Y'all know what? So I am in a run club. Shout out to Samantha, BU Black Girl, because she started a run club, right? And so when we was out there today, y'all, mind you, I washed my hair and flat ironed it this morning. I ain't do nothing but walk outside. Didn't even jog. Walked. And this is how my hair looking. But let me tell you the revelation I had. So as I'm out there walking, it was a mother and a daughter out there rollerblading. Right? She the mom had the inline skates, the daughter had like, the regular quad skating things, right? And I used to go skating as a child. And what came to me was there is a community for everybody. There is a community for everybody. And I ended up going to Greensboro today, right? And I was going to go look at the murals. Apparently Greensboro has a lot of art murals, right? And so I wasn't able to get to them like I anticipated. But as I was coming back into town, I was watching Dimitri Wiley um I was watching his podcast on YouTube. He recently just had a birthday, his 30th birthday. Shout out Cancer Gang, right? But one thing that he said in that video is that like he wanted to create, have more friends in his 30s. Now, I ain't never really had a whole bunch of friends. I maybe a few friends. I need some more water in this. I maybe had like maybe 2 or 3 friends as I grew up, and like a bunch of cousins. But pretty much as I, kind of looked at the mom and daughter roller skating, it is community for everything. Because then I started thinking about how I follow some creators that are skaters, right? And, obviously I follow a lot of artists. Baby, when it come to friendship, because then I seen someone's comment on Demetrius' video, and it was just talking about how, I think people in their 30s all, a lot of us lack friendship. My thing is, honestly, I blame us. Like truly, I blame us, because as I said, it is a community for everything. But I think more so what the bigger problem is, people do not put themselves out there. I understand you're an introvert. I understand you got social anxiety, but honestly, if you want something bad enough, that's just gonna have to supersede what you got going on. Y'all may agree, you may disagree, but if you genuinely wanting friends, you have to put yourself out there. Get out in these communities. Obviously, you're not gonna be friends with everybody, but you should be able to make at least one friend out there. Like y'all, like I'm telling people, like, oh, I wish I could hang out with people. Go hang out with people who have your similar interests. And that's another thing where people think people fuck up at. Like, stop going and doing shit you have no interest in. So like, for example, when people talk about dating, I'll hear people, oh, go to a cigar lounge. Why the fuck would I go to a cigar lounge when I don't like smoking? I don't like the smell of smoke. So therefore, I don't want to meet anyone there, because I don't even enjoy that myself. So like, no, like y'all or we as people, you got to get out there. You have to, it's kind of like I was telling my nephew last night. We were talking about blessings and holding on. Dr. Zeb gives the example of holding on to like a towel so tightly. You can't hold on to people so tightly. But then even with blessings, if your hand is clenched, how the fuck the blessing gonna get in your hand if it's so damn clenched? How the fuck the blessing supposed to flow? You gotta approach things with an open hand. Like, so if you want to make friends, go out and just kind of exist within the environment. And even they talk about that like at the gym. Like even if you just start going and sitting at the gym, going in the gym, at some point you gonna start working out in the motherfucking gym. But you have to put yourself out there to have these experiences. Like y'all sitting up in the damn house and wondering, well, oh, like my friend gonna come to the door. Possibly. You gonna be friends with an Amazon worker? I mean, it's possible. But no, like if you want something, you have to take the initiative. And I just think that's part of the problem y'all don't want to take the fucking initiative. Y'all be lazy as fuck. Lazy as fuck. Put in the motherfucking work to get what it is that you want, regardless of what it is that you're desiring, man. I'm telling you, like, I really do think it's just that simple. I mean, I could be wrong. That don't mean it's not gonna take hard work. Like, and you got to use some kind of discernment. Like, oh, even though we like similar things, we may not be able to be good friends. You know, but you gotta at least show the fuck up first. Show the fuck up. Show up. And I think I said this in a video before too. Like, how are you gonna find community if you don't know, if you don't let people know that you are out there? How the fuck is your community supposed to find you if you invisible? You have to make yourself visible. Heal that visibility wound. Because that's ultimately what it is. You don't like to be seen. But shine bright like a diamond. Because even in the darkest of rooms, a light gonna always shine. So even if you trying your best to stay small, to not be seen, baby, your light is gonna shine through. So just get comfortable being within your light. Be comfortable within yourself. It is okay. I mean, it's gonna be a work in progress, but just be open to it. Okay? I love you. And another thing, when I tell you it's a community for every motherfucking thing, it's a community for every motherfucking thing. I don't care how weird, how obscure, whatever, how small it is. It's a community for everything. And let me tell you one last thing that came to my mind after I hit end on that video. If that community does not exist, it may be meant for you to create it. Again, you got to heal that invisibility, that visibility wound.